What the fuck is this? The fuck is that? Look at this ET looking motherfucker. Oh, what do you want? I used to love Sonic comics when I was little. So, growing up, my dad owned a comic book store, and all the other kids were always jealous because, I could get like Pokemon cards, Yu Gi Oh cards, everything like that. And it was a comic book store. It was like full of like superhero comics, like Batman, Spider Man, Superman, all of them. And there's like magic cards, there's everything. It's like a card shop, also like a comic book store. But me, like I never read like any of the superhero books. I just like didn't like them when I was little. Me, I there was Sonic comics. I love the Sonic comics, and I love there was Futurama comics. Like I like I looked through all those. Like the Sonic comics I really liked when I was little. I was always like reading those. And Futurama, maybe there was Simpsons. I think there's Futurama comics. And I really let me like actually show something. Wait. I gotta pee one sec. So there's also my Hyrule Historia back there. That's probably like my favorite book. Like I said earlier that I don't read books, but like comic books, like I just said, like I never cared about like the superhero ones. I don't think I've ever read like a single like superhero comic, even though like I grew up around them. Like that they were always available. They were always around me. I just like never even picked one up. But like I did so when Rick and Morty was like I think everyone was like into Rick and Morty when it was like in the beginning it was like pretty good. But I was like so into it that I like I couldn't wait for like the new wait, music is playing? I don't hear music. What the fuck? Um so I just wanted to show like this, I guess. I got like Rick and Morty comics because I was like I wanted like I think it was before third season or like maybe before fourth. It was when the show was still good, and I like watched the show like 20 times, and I was I want like I want more, and I just like got the comics. I didn't even read them though. There's like some volume 3 thing. I didn't even know I had this. It's like some Pickle Rick comic. So I like some like weird ass comics. Like I don't like the superhero ones or like anything like that. I do have like um just like some random one up there with like Sonic on it. But I always loved the Sonic comics when I was little. And this is like I don't know, some like book series of Rick and like I just like they're like dusty now because I just like leave them back there. And I haven't read them, but it's like book series of like comics. There's like some volume 3. But like manga, oh that's another thing. The manga. When I was in Turkey, I got I don't know why. I was just like in some like manga store. I got like a Turkish version of Death Note. Like two volume 1 and 2. Okay, this is also like some like Zelda book. It's like Zelda comic book. It's like uh it's all black and white, but it's like some little story from like Ocarina of Time. and it's like Japanese, so this is backwards, I'm pretty sure. But it's like part of a larger thing. I also have Hyrule Historia back there, like always there. I don't know if I want to like pick that up. You read this Zelda comic? It's about like Ocarina of Time or something. It's like the story of Ocarina of Time. I'm seeing like some Pickle Rick thing here. There's like dust flying everywhere because this shit is all dusty. Okay, so this is like book one. I got like book one of like these like Rick and Morty comics. I think there's like this is like a book series of like actual comics. So this is like I think like 10 different comics in here. And there's also like a bunch of other things. There's like a bunch of like covers. Like book covers. Like a comic book comes out and then like they show like they like decide between like 10 different covers to use for it. And like all these stories in here, right? None of these stories are like have anything to do with the show. They're like new stories and like other universes and stuff, other like realities of like Rick and Morty. That's why like I wanted it because I thought it was cool. I was like I want like more Rick and Morty stuff, and like I watched like all the show that there was, and so I got like these books, and I literally never read them, but I think they're cool, and I'm probably gonna I don't I don't know if I'll ever read them honestly, but like these like that's book one. I also have like book two, which like I didn't even open. It's like in the package. Book two, because I thought like I was like waiting for Rick and Morty. I thought I was gonna read all of these, but like even comic books, I guess I just like don't read. I have books back there, and I'm just like not a reader. I don't read things. And then also book three. So for like 3 of these books, I think there's like 10 comic books in them each. But let me go to like let me try to find that like cover section that I was talking about, because I think that's kind of cool. It's like, and like if I had the money, like I think this stuff is like kind of interesting. Like if I had the money, I probably would get like full manga sets or whatever. Like, you know, like there's like One Piece or whatever, like animes. I probably would get like those box sets of like some cool thing. I don't know. This is like the cover is like it looks like a little different than the show if you look at like their faces. Okay, so oh, all the covers are in the back. That's what it is. All the covers are in the back. So it's like so many different covers back here. What? This is a weird one. This is a weird cover. Not that one. This one. It's like maybe I should just go full screen for this. Yeah. It's like it's like a collection of covers in the back. Like what the fuck? Like they make like 10 covers for each comic. Oh yeah, the Twilight Princess comic. This was like a preview of that Twilight Princess comic, not actually that Twilight Princess comic. So it's like it's like it says at the bottom like issue number one retail cover, issue number one alternate cover. So it's like a bunch of different covers, and there's like so many in here. Like what like they only use like 1 or 2 of them, but they like make all of them. So yeah, all of that. Let me just like show these for like a better view. These are like this is like some Pickle Rick comic. I never like read that. There's like some Zelda comic. So it says Twilight Princess on it, but I'm pretty sure like the contents of this is like Ocarina of Time. You can see this is like the DQ tree and like little Link. Ocarina of Time Legendary Edition. Maybe there is some Twilight. There might be some Twilight Princess in here too, but this is like some like free comic book day thing. It's like a preview. This is like some other, I don't even know what this is. Like some volume 3. It's like some other book I have. There's like so much Rick and Morty here that I've never touched. And all of this stuff came out before I think season 3 even. So like there's definitely like a lot more out there. And all these stories have like nothing to do with they're like different than the show. What else? Give me a second. All right, so there's like a bunch of books back there, and I'm just like not a reader. I don't read books. Like I'm realizing there's a bunch of like programming books, like for software development, and like I haven't touched any. Like I bought a bunch of them because like I was programming and I still know programming, but like Historia, I've definitely like went through that. Okay, so this is like there was a bookstore. You can see it's in Turkish. Sıfır Atıkla Hediyeniz Gelecek Olsun. So this is, I don't know why I wanted this. I still have never touched it. It's Death Note, like volume 1 and 2 of Death Note, but it's in Turkish. It's like maybe like a reason to have it is like vroom 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 vroom. What does it say? It's in Turkish. And this, there might be like nudity in here. Like maybe I shouldn't show. Olur. Başka. Arkadaşım. Sıkırsın. It's like the first manga of Death Note in Turkish. Like a reason I could say to use it is like maybe I want to get better at Turkish, like reading, because I'm like fluent in talking, but not like fakat şu insan hayatı daha. I'm not like the best at like reading and writing, so like maybe I would like I don't know why I got them. I just think they're like kind of cool. I still have not touched them though. Just like Turkish Death Note books. And yeah. That was a thing I got in Turkey. Alright, anyways. Let me put this stuff away. So yeah, I've never read like a superhero comic. Like maybe I would like it. I like the movies. I watch the movies, I like the movies. But like I literally grew up in a comic book store because my dad owned a comic book store. I never read any superhero comics. Like none of I can't even say like I was a fan of this superhero the most, or like I just didn't read any of them. I feel like they were like kind of adult themed. Even when I was little, it was like dark, you know, Batman is like dark themed. I wanted to read like the Futurama What the fuck is this? Why is this taking so long to load? The true opossum. Who drew this crime against humanity? Carl Ballers or Musta? What in the fuck? I'll probably make like a YouTube video out of that. Want to smash? I'm bad though. I think I'd do like I will. I think I'd do just like a little just chatting stuff. This is weird as fuck, dude. They are like way too humanoid. Look at like the knuckles. Sure, Dad. What is there a problem? If you're going to a party, what the fuck is that?